tournament. You're going to have to watch that high press, how they sit back. They just are so organized, move as a unit. Just a tough team to break down. Same goes for Atlanta United.
He knows it. These matches where the continued pursuit of a significant trophy is up for grab. Colorado today, 16-year-old keeper. Spending a lot of time with Rapids, too. It's Patrick Walsh on the other side. Polish-American for Chicago.
Got a feisty crowd as well. Both U16 groups showing out in unison.
Yeah,
I love that we're not even 2 minutes in and they're already starting chants and stirring things up over there. And it's a great, loves that 4-3-3, but high presses when necessary, and interesting to see if that plays out.
For the Fire's first team game against Miami at Soldier Field a couple days ago. Did not play in that first matchup. What kind of difference might he make over the course of 60 minutes here?
Wider! Go ahead!
Just one combined shot for the two clubs through the first 11+ minutes.
Okay.
Great stuff. Definitely seeing their quality, their defense tested early on. But a chance to capitalize in transition if they can get numbers up and out of that congested area in the back. Just something to be aware of, especially as
Held did well to play that like he did with his back towards goal. And
yeah, but got to settle it. Moving out of the back, a lot of back and forth to work on mobility and all the stuff in between these games.
It is a slightly bit warmer yesterday and today than the opening stages of this tournament.
Some more creative stuff moving into the attacking third. In a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, they're just bringing their best every time. It's interesting to see perfect display of changing that mentality within the shape.
Connective thread between the midfield and front line, noticeably absent today in comparison to their GA Cup run the last couple of afternoons here at IMG Academy. They start. Has been more than formidable. Chantak, Rinaldi, Gilmore, Erickson.
And it's hard to do initially to have that kind of off-the-ball movement. It's very tiring, especially in this heat, but it's what you have to do to get things moving and going.
Hauser's been working hard on that far side. Goals at a premium in the U18s today in the quarterfinals. This is intriguing here. Man goes down in the box. Whistle is blown. Any second now may seal the deal for this Rapid side. Rounded and dispossessed immediately. They swarm him. He gets the ball around the box. 16-year-old keeper. He's been training a lot with the twos. This is ripped from distance. It was always too high there. Luka Rosic giving it a go.
I really like the idea of having the confidence to go for that. Coach talked about getting into the box early, probably talks about having a quick trigger too, and that's it. If you score early but just can't give up those late goals, there's a few that have come and almost made him pay for it. Came later.
Touch pass back. Good combination there for a moment. Vicente still trying to cause some issues. Both teams using their left back in similar ways, it feels like today, whether it's Chantak for Colorado or Moore. Huntington Bank Field gets started 4:30 Eastern, again, MLS Match Day 9. Expecting a great crowd there, of course, 60,000 plus for Miami's game on the road last week at Chicago.
Really stopping at nothing. You know, how comfortable can you get in suffering, and that's going to be how successful you can be as a player. Potentially just depends on where you've ended up, right? And what your options are. Some D1 programs are insanely amazing. Duke, especially for men, just incredible opportunity Puts a lot of guys in the pros.
Since he wasn't able to handle it.
And emotions get high. Doing a really good job of that here. A lot of these refs potentially on trial to maybe start reffing in bigger leagues. Again, a lot of good eyes for them too.
They've been working hard this week too, 3 or 4 games a day over the course of the last nearly 10 days or so. I was talking to Stefan Perry before the game about his lengthy schedule.
Keep your eye on the ball.
Easier said than done when Ellis is unleashing one full speed.
True.
Good footwork there by Gilmore. Well, I shouldn't say flipping formation, but Orlando putting both Caraballo and Gusky.
That perfectly with execution. I mean, he was right there to pick up on it, and that finish was next level.
Simpson guides it to Andre Eriksson, his right back. Garcia. It's a tap.
On that back right corner. Speed helps him out quite a bit. And you'll see him get into the attack pretty often too.
Shield.
Talk about Orlando running a 4-2-3-1, but Ellis does such a good job to get back and really sit back on defense. Their defensive shape, very adaptable. That's why that 4-2-3-1 is so good. You can easily get up and easily get back. Those
plays it back. Our change sends it long. The Canadian international does find Ellis at midfield. Swarms quick defensive structure. Rosic. Over to Eriksson.
Sometimes it's hard to manage when you've gotten used to playing 30-minute halves, especially in that last 10-minute push. So interesting to see what changes might come from that.
Of course, on this Orlando side, a lot of first-team fans have caught wind of what they've been doing at this tournament. Who might be next here? This is played near side.
Probably a lot to do with the obvious of, being touch tight on those hack and leaving yourself exposed in the back. Just keeping in mind and moving.
Brady gave it right back to the Rapids.
Frustrations are starting to rise here.
Rosic, a Rapids 2-man, delivers the semi for 2.5 years now. Venegas joins Hilton into the match. Some yet to generate a shot. 4 in the first half, nothing in the second. This Colorado defense starting to show. Look to play for it to Ellis. Ellis got chopped down. The ball played first. That's high level defense.
Orlando.
Ellis well out of his typical position up front.
Just trying to be patient. As you see, trying to force them wide.
Rosic sprays over to Eriksson. This is a good combination. Solid build-up. They've got a shot at it here. Played across. Last line defending. Orlando.
Both sides, the build-up. Look how calm and confident Colorado look. He makes his way into the box, and it's that challenge there that gets our change in trouble. Looks like potentially a high kick when walking away healthy. And I will say, of course, there's been some chippiness, understandably, but everything that their coaching staff does a really good job with just raising them as men, too.
They've shut down Ellis here in the second half. Now played forward. Good ball initially. Now tapped back. Rand's been a consistent substitute for this Colorado side. Rosic pushes it forward.
Interesting to see how this might change things. Getting some fresh legs up top. Also some height in Quinn Bedwell.
Chantak, offensive personality here now.
Again, another guy who's just a quiet presence there on that back line. At least to us, it looks calm and collected, but he's doing a great job of leading his line back there.
Don't drop so much.
There's a lot of responsibility put on guys like Gilmore and Rinaldi with how far up Chantak. Rosic.
Get organized, guys.
There's Ellis again. Good ball. Caraballo brought down. Look at the sequence.
Quite a bit of contact there in the box. Still not clear. And
now Rosic. Chantak on the left side.
Spoke to Coach Rivera.
Joins Urbana and Frady. Orlando players with yellows. Rosic settles. Defense, but now Frady. Surely this is the final moment now. Frady does get it across. Urbana trying to settle, backs towards goal. Ellis. Shot blocked. And that will bring us to the end of regulation.